again and welcome to Safe Harbour. In today's episode, we will be introducing you to a couple of concepts that we use as coaches. And the title of this episode is How to Listen Well and Ask Powerful Questions. And so we want to give you some demos and some practical how-tos. But as ever, we're going to be having our usual kind of chat and conversation. We don't know where it's going to go. It's unscripted and we'll just see what turns up. We're very happy to have you here again. And Monsieur Jamie, how are you? How are you, sir?
So it's so maverick, isn't it? Just diving in, not knowing what you're doing.
Off the hook. That's what we are, off the hook.
Joe Rogan, who?
I know, exactly. So you've got your bottle of scotch there and I've got my vodka.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, it's Christmas. I've got some Baileys.
Yeah.
Baileys. And what else can we plug? What's those minty square things called?
Sponsored by Minty Square Things.
After Eights. I've got a box of After Eights. What else have I got that's Christmassy?
Do you still have After Eights? I mean, have you?
Oh
had them?
yeah, stick your nose in a box of After Eights, and it's Christmas. Or Quality Street. Are you a Quality Street man or a Roses man, Phil?
I didn't know they still made roses. So definitely Quality Street. And if we're breaking it down even more micro level, which is your favorite Quality Street?
Ooh, gold. I reckon them purple ones with a little nut inside with the caramel. Always like them.
Yeah, me too. That's my favorite too.
Is it?
Yeah.
And then there are always then caramel ones left over at the end. Those gold ones, the gold wrapper, aren't they? They pull your fillings out.
Take your fillings out, exactly. Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah, my granddad used to lose like crowns and everything from those ones because you got to wait. You got to suck them a while, warm them up, then you can chew them.
Yeah, I'm too impatient for that. Sitting around warming things up in my mouth.
Well, you can sit on them for a while as well. Stick them in your pocket, warm them up, then you'll be fine.
Come on, we've got to talk about something that's useful. This is just
okay. So yeah, the title of this show: How to Listen Well and Ask Powerful Questions. And we were just chatting beforehand. We were going to just give you a bit of a demo, actually. First of all, maybe a little bit of teaching around some concepts that we use as coaches, level 1, 2, and 3. Yeah,
yeah.
Let's sort of teach the people about that. Yeah. So it might sound a little bit kind of unusual at first, but maybe I'll describe the first one, then I'll hand it over to you and hand it back. And
cool.
Yeah. So in the type of coaching that we do, or one of the modalities that Jamie and I do anyway, is called coactive coaching. And they have a methodology for listening or levels of listening. And it breaks down into 3 levels, really. So we have level 1, level 2, and level 3. And level 1, I'll just describe that and then I'll hand it to you, Jamie. Yeah. So level 1 listening. So if you imagine that someone's kind of communicating or telling you about something, and what you're doing is self-referencing. So you're diving into your history, you're diving into what you've experienced and what you've done in your past, and you're referencing that which they're telling you about with what you've experienced. So if it was like a spotlight, it will be cast very front and center over yourself. So you'd be self-referencing. So level 1 is very much actually self-referencing, listening to self. And it's not listening to the other person at all, actually. So they could be telling you anything and you're just comparing it or contrasting it with your own life.
So why would you just pause? Why would you, when would be a time when you'd be really in level 1, Phil?
As a coaching client, you want to be in level 1, definitely.
The client wants to be in level 1.
Yeah, the client wants to be in level 1 because obviously we're giving them full range to talk about themselves and to be present and to be open. It's like, this is me, and I am self-referencing because I'm a client, and that's what I'm paying you for.
So level 1 is all about being in self, right?
Yeah, it's all about
being in your own experience.
Yeah, talking from how you're feeling. This is what I did. This is what I remember. This is what I know. It's totally self-reflective. Yeah.
Great. Yeah.
Level
Cool.
1.
Okay. So level 2. So if I'm talking to someone, if I'm talking to my friend, if I'm talking to you, and I'm in level 2 is I am completely with you. I'm listening to every single word that you're saying. I'm not thinking of anything to reply with. I'm not trying to fix your questioning or your the conversation. I'm just with you 100%, listening to you, looking at your eyes, listening to the tone of your voice, listening to the taste and everything about it. that's coming out of you, I'm taking it in and I'm recording it at a really nice volume with the the graphic equalizers all set to sweet spots. That's level 2. I'm drinking you in, to give a metaphor. I'm really drinking you in.
Whoa! It's getting a little bit erotic.
Level 2 mastery.
I wonder what you're going to say there.
So think of Jedi. So like level 2 is like Jedi listening.
Yeah. Yes, beautiful. And I would say as a nice physical structure to represent that, you might think of a laser pointer directly on the person in front of you who's talking, right? So my attention and my awareness is pointed directly on this person, which might be a bit dodgy, looking like a sharpshooter has his sights on you, but just use that as a metaphor for now. So that red dot on that person in front of you is where all of your attention and all of your awareness is going. So what you're doing is you're listening to what is being said. You're not comparing with yourself at all. But I don't know about you, Jamie, but for me, the fuel that allows me to listen level 2 is curiosity, like deep curiosity for that person.
Yeah.
It keeps us on track, doesn't it? It keeps us over there with them.
And if you're curious as the listener, you can't get into level 1. I make up. It's more difficult to go back to level 1 if you're really curiously listening at that level 2.
Yeah. We use a term, listeners, called recovery. So we recover back to ourselves. So as coaches, if we do go level 1, if we do switch into level 1, because a client is talking about something which is really close to us, or we can reference from our own experience, how do you, Jamie, switch back from level 1? Oh my God, I'm self-referencing, through to level 2 again.
I just do it like a physical shuffle. There's like a little ding-a-ling-a-ling goes off in my head, and I kind of blink and go, whoop, whoa, 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 come back. And like you say, come back to that laser or that point or sort of, something like that. It's a physical thing.
Yeah, love that. So you use your physicality to kind of, shake yourself out of it. And I get this sort of, I can see you sort of moving away. Yeah. And I, as I mentioned earlier, go into a place of curiosity. And I think like a 10-year-old might think when he's kind of out walking around and noticing things in a supermarket. He's going, oh, wow, look at that. I wonder what that means. Where's he going with this? And, deep curiosity. And I think that deep curiosity, then I look at that person's face and their physicality, and I feel their energy again, and then I'm back over there. So curiosity gets me back over there.
Yeah, nice. Yeah. I like that.
Lovely. And level 3, it's a bit more esoteric, isn't it? Level 3, we can both discuss this one or explain this one.
Level 3 for me is it's the space. So it's the physical space, it's the noticing. So if I'm on the phone talking to someone, this is a good example. If I'm on the phone talking to someone and I'm noticing what the level 3 is, I've got my eyes closed and I'm listening to the space in between the words. I'm just tuning into that Jedi space. That's that kind of, it's like a sixth sense that I'm listening into. Energy, like an energy level that I'm listening in for. Like in Star Wars, when the Luke Skywalker's got that thing over his eyes and there's lasers shooting up and he's trying to stop the lasers with the lightsaber. That's level 3.
Yeah.
It's this kind of, I can sense something here. And I've got my eyes closed now and I'm sort of, feeling into it. That's level 3.
I love that. That's a fantastic explanation. Yeah, for me, it's it's interesting. I used to do this demo for this company, CTI, that trained us, the coaching training school, for people who'd never experienced coaching before. And one way so you used to demonstrate it was kind of, if you imagine somebody walks into the room or walks into the building, when you're working in a company and you just think, oh, where's the boss? I don't know where he is, But then you get this sort of sixth sense almost that he's walked into the building and go, oh, I just got a sense that he'd come in. And it's like, it's almost a felt sense of what you call the emotional field or that space in between. Yeah, like Jamie was saying, let's bring on the Jedi metaphors. Yes, like the Force, it's the field that we all exist in. And it's that felt sense of something like the prickle on the back of the neck or It's that intuitive hit that you get sometimes. Sometimes they call it a quantum flirt, which is kind of interesting. Whereas just quantum flirt is kind of like, I'm just noticing that seagull fly past me. I wonder what the seagull represents in our connection today. What do you think that means? So the level 3 is like everything else around us. It's like it's the water we're swimming in.
Bit like the Matrix as well, I'm thinking. Like the code that runs down the back.
Oh, yeah.
That sort of green code.
Yeah.
It's like tuning into that. If you really tune into the green code,
Mm.
you can see things moving in it.
Mm.
If you're not aware of it, it's just a green blur. But if you really tune in, you can see stuff in there.
And what do you do with the level 3, like with clients? How do you utilize it? How do you get a handle on it and utilize it?
Good question. It's probably the time when I use level 3 is when I am on the phone rather than face to face or on Zoom. So I can't see this person and I have to really tune in. I've always had this thing as a kid, actually, this like sixth sense thing. And I think a lot of kids do. And I think it's kind of unschooled out of kids at school or as they grow up. As we grow up, I think we lose this sense that it's a bit mumbo jumbo or something. And we're told to sit up straight and read this and digest this. And that, I think that sense sort of can be retrained. We can retune ourselves back into it. And I think it is like a childlike thing. It's like a play. It's like playful. It's creative. It's imagination. And I would probably use it in process coaching, actually.
Okay.
So yeah, when me and a client are maybe going into something a bit deeper, into the body, sensing something inside, visualization. I've got my eyes closed, they've got their eyes closed, and we're going on a journey together. That's when I tune into level 3.
Yeah, I love that. It's for me, it's a felt sense of I just get an intuitive hit. So I've gotten in touch with how that kind of subtle intuition tries to communicate with me these days. I suppose all the years of coaching, and I get a sense of it's just like it's like this kind of shoot up of like a fountain up through the body of this white kind of energy moving or something. So boom, and it's just an urge. It translates as an urge to name something. So for me, if I'm coaching with someone or if I'm having a conversation with someone, it's like, can I just blurt this? I'm just feeling this sense of like, whoof, when you say that, it just feels a bit like you're constricted or something. It's that land for you. So for me, it's kind of, I give voice to that intuitive urge, which is hopefully sourcing from that place of everything else around us, the level 3. I hope that's not too confusing with us describing
1,
this.
2, 3. It's pretty clear.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. But level 3 is esoteric, isn't it? It's a bit out there.
Yeah.
I won't say it's woo-woo because it's not, because everyone gets that felt sense. Everyone knows what intuition is. And it's a powerful ally when you give voice to it. I think I often say like intuition is like, it's that thing that we ignore, It's like a kid who's with you in a supermarket and he's like, oh, look at that thing over there. He's pulling at your sleeve and then you just ignore him. It's like, oh no, nothing to see, just ignore him. And then it gets louder and louder. But if you give attention to him and he's pulling at your sleeve and you go, oh yeah, wow, look at that. So again, coming from that place of curiosity, I find the level 3 or that little boy kind of voice talks to you more, gives you more information, and your intuition gets sharper and stronger. I don't know if you find that too.
I love that. Yeah, I like that little tug. That because we're so quick to just ignore it. Busy, got to get on to the next thing, and that's where it comes into practice. Because I'd like what I'm really curious to talk about is how this, because we're talking about this from a coaching context, right?
Right.
But I'm really curious for Safe Harbour listeners how they might be able to bring this into the context of just day-to-day chatting with their mates.
Right. I love that.
Talking to their parents on the phone, whatever. Like, how do we tune in to level 1, 2, and 3 listening in day-to-day?
Well, let's demo it.
That's a good idea. Cool.
And we pretend we're not coaches.
All right.
If that makes sense. We're just two guys having a conversation.
Where are we? Are we down the pub?
Oh,
Where are we?
No, if only. So let's set this up. You tell me, and first of all, I'm going to demonstrate level 1 listening. So self-referencing, yeah, which is where so many people in everyday conversation, that's where they go to. It's just standard issue, and you'll recognize it when we do it here. So, Jamie, tell me a bit about the last holiday you had.
Yeah, so I went to this place called Hope Cove, and I
Oh,
love
yeah,
it.
I've been there.
It's really not. Have you been?
Yeah, I've been there. No, sorry, you carry on.
Oh, right. So yeah, I've been to this place called Hope Cove. It's down in Devon. It's
Yeah.
really lovely.
Oh, I love Devon.
And what?
Ice cream. Oh, I just love it. The sea there is beautiful.
Yeah, right.
Used to go there as a kid. Amazing.
Did you? Right, yeah.
A little bit nippy, although in
So
the height of summer, the sea's lovely. Sorry,
yeah,
mate. Go on.
Yeah, so I went with my wife and kids, and the weather was really nice. And
You
we
got kids. You don't look old enough. Oh,
yeah,
maybe
yeah.
in that light, you do look a bit more mature. Oh yeah, go on.
Yeah,
I haven't
so
got kids. No, I thought about kids, but I haven't
I'm
got
just
them.
trying
I've
to
got
tell you about
cats.
Hope Cove, mate.
Sorry.
So Hope Cove, it's like it's a tiny little bay, right? And what we did, we got some blow up what they call paddle boards.
Dolls.
No,
Oh, paddleboards.
no, we got blow up paddle boards. They're really cool.
Oh yeah.
And so my kids, they really like paddle boards. So we went
so
out.
you can balance? Can you? I can't balance on that. I'm
I'm not
6'4".
I'm not talking about this stuff.
Right. Pause. Beautiful.
I'm gonna smack you in the chops in a minute.
So that was
annoying,
level 1 listening, right? And that you probably
So
recognize
irritating.
that. That is what 9 out of 10 conversations look like in everyday life, right? It's kind of we're self-referencing, and we all do it unless we know any different, right? But it's hugely frustrating, isn't it, when that other person is jumping in, throwing across their ideas before you've had a chance to express it, and it's effing annoying. Huh?
Just makes me feel like you're not listening. It just made me feel like you weren't listening to me.
Yeah.
Like you were just my blacker dog. You know that saying? My dog's blacker than your dog.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, you were just blacker dogging me constantly. Yeah, I've been to Hope Cove. Yeah.
Ah, I see.
Right.
Get it. Yeah. And that's it. And that's pub talk, right? 9 times out of 10, that's pub talk.
Talking over each other.
And it's like, oh, geez, it's like really, I feel exhausted, and I don't feel listened to, and I don't, yeah. And me, I was trying to get one up on Jamie as well. You could probably tell there. It wasn't that I was trying to be better than Jamie, but it must have felt really difficult for you trying to express something. And that's why we don't go to vulnerability in that place, because we can't, can we? It's just,
No.
I'm jumping down your throat with my answers before you're given a chance to fully explore yours even.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even get past telling you I'd gone to Hope Cove.
No, you didn't. It felt awful as well, because I felt the muscle so much in not listening like that. Yeah. It was like, it feels awful.
So let's go level 2.
Okay.
Let's jump to level 2. So stay in the same role. So it's
same
easy.
roles. So I'm going to be the listener again, but I'm going to be listening level 2 this time, and Jamie's going to be telling me about the same place and same story. It's going to be different.
So hello, mate. Went down to Devon recently, down to a place called Hope Cove. Don't know if you've ever been. It's really nice. It's down in Devon. And we just went down there for like a week. Got some paddle boards, me, Joe, and the kids, and we got a couple of these blow up paddle boards. Oh man, so cool. Take quite a long time
to blow it up.
Yeah, take a long time to blow it up.
You sound really enthused, and alive when you talk about paddleboards. I notice you're laughing and smiling. There's a lightness about you.
Yeah, because I got to spend some really nice time with the kids, which I've not done for a while. It's been really busy, and it's nice to just get away, get some sunshine, and go somewhere nice and quiet, really quiet.
Oh, beautiful. And there's something, you look like you're lit up, like as if Hope Cove, is that what it's called? Hope Cove was giving you something, replenishing you or something like that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I hadn't thought about it like that. Yeah. And the name Hope Cove, right? It's really nice, isn't it? Yeah, I feel really replenished. And I hadn't even thought about that actually. But
tell us a little bit more about hope. What does the word hope mean for you?
Oh yeah, I feel that big sigh. I could really do some hope right now. It's been a funny old year, and it felt like coming into this little cove of hope. There's no one there. It's really quiet, and we could just do our thing and go camping and be out in under the stars. and it felt like this whole COVID thing had just gone away for a while. It felt hopeful. So
Mm.
yeah, it's really special, mate.
It
Yeah.
sounds it. Sounds beautiful. Yeah, I just feel like the energy when you talk about it is one of, I can just take a breath. I can take some respite from this crazy old year that we've had.
Yeah, exactly.
Beautiful. All right.
Yeah.
So that was level 2 listening. And did you notice a difference? Hopefully you did. Hopefully you felt that there was a different energetic or a different, just a different way of being with someone, a different way of listening. Like, how was it for you, Jamie, just being on? I know we were kind of, we were modeling something there, but how did it feel to be listened to from a level 2 place?
Spacious. A container. I felt like I was swimming in a nice, warm space.
Okay.
You were just really with me.
Mm.
I didn't feel like you had any agenda apart from my agenda.
Mm-hmm. And what did you find? Where did you find your imaginings and your thinking could go then?
You offered a few of them to me, didn't you? You reflected the hope thing back, and what that question, that powerful question, what does hope mean for you at the minute?
Yeah. What did that open up?
That opened up my heart, actually. That softened. Yeah, it took me out of the story. That I didn't feel discomfort in the story. I felt like I was sharing my experience with you. But that question really opened up my heart in a way that had me feel like you were really with me, like you were putting your arm around me.
Yeah.
Felt like you were really, like you
It's
cared.
spacious, isn't it? Spacious and expansive and
I could talk like that for hours. That's my favorite way to connect with another human being, is to be heard.
But I often find that it's very few people allow that or set that up for us to talk in that way, isn't it? Unless we hang out with other coaches who are trained in that way. Not even any other coach, really. I mean, the type of coaching that we do allows for that form of listening. But a lot of coaches will just kind of bark orders at you towards the goals you should be achieving. If you look at the traditional sense, I'm doing like bunny ears, air quotes. But I think that's very kind of unique to our kind of modality of coaching as well. And I don't know about you, but I kind of really built a muscle in being able to listen that way, and listening any other way, or talking to someone and they're not listening to me in a level 2 way, but they're listening on a level 1 comparative way. I get really frustrated. I get really...
Yeah. Like a sixth sense can pick it up.
It's frustrating as hell, because why would you, you're not communicating on level 1, are you? My clients, they got full permission to do that, of course. That's how they should be, totally in level 1. But and that in itself is a gift, right? Too, is like, if you hold space for someone to speak level 1, to blurt and to share and to just get it all out in the open. Wow, what a gift that is. And that's what a lot of clients walk away with, this lightness from being able to kind of share in that way. And we've spoken in previous podcasts about how to listen to your friend, just hold space, don't interrupt, things like that. But we're going deeper now into this kind of way of doing it.
When we talked about men don't talk, I think we might have made a reference to level 1. Men often talk in level 1.
Yeah.
And that level 1 conversation is not fun. It's not.
It's like one upmanship or something, isn't it? It's very blokey as well. It's like, I tell you what, geez, you've been doing that. Oh, look at you, you're down here. And it can be quite kind of, one upmanship. Like, I'm better than you, you're better than me. But they call it like, playful banter or whatever.
Yeah.
And it doesn't feel good. Not really.
No, it's okay for a while, but it's not. I think there is such a yearning, especially for men. I speak for myself.
Yeah.
To drop down onto that level, that level 2 listening plane, where we can. It's not difficult. No. Just listen, really tune in.
Yeah.
And conversations can really open up in a really short space of time. And get real deep value out of it. It really brings me together with another guy. If we hear each other and then swap, there's this really nice dance.
Yeah, you spoke about that last time. setting that place up in that way.
Mm.
I think utilizing these skills that kind of we're teaching you today, we're showing you today, I think if you combine holding that space and sharing with a trusted ally what's going on for you, but doing it from a level 2 perspective or level 2 place, I think you'll notice the quality of the relationship that you have with that other guy, or whoever else, will shift dramatically. They'll just feel held and safe to be able to share even more, and it will really enrich the relationship with that friend or that colleague. I was just thinking also as well, that I think lots of the reasons that we do level 1 listening, or rather how it can appear, is that we're wanting, we feel like we really struggle to leave space because we feel as if the other person's going to jump into that space with an opinion. I think you and I had this chat the other day where it was about, people go, because they want to make a noise to kind of bat off the other person to say, I'm not finished talking yet, but I need some space to think. It's like, hopefully we don't go in the podcast, because we don't need to, because we have this strong designed alliance and we listen really well with each other. But just notice that, listeners, with your friends, if like you know someone who's like, oh yeah, I went down to see the football and I had someone, John, and then it's like, whoa, you really want your airtime, don't you?
And silence, we're not good at silence.
No.
Men especially aren't good at just being silenced. So I think that's why that space is constantly having to be filled. It's like dead air. You can't have dead air on the radio. And if there's dead air in a conversation, I know I've been for a beer with some mates and they literally will not have any silence.
No.
Has to be constant conversation happening.
I find that exhausting. I don't know about you. I just always have found that exhausting,
Yeah, it is exhausting, especially if you're out all night.
Jeez. I think when the alcohol comes in as well, if you happen to drink, pubs is it's the perfect example of, next time you go into a pub, after all this shenanigans is over, next time you go into a pub or a crowded social space, listen in to what you're hearing and notice how people, even together, very few of them are actually listening or remaining silent and paying good attention to the other person who's talking. It'll be like a tennis match and it'll be like banter,
Yeah.
Which is fine, as you say, in some circumstances, but not all the time. There's a different quality when that listening is level 1, level 2.
Yeah.
And I just wondered if you wanted to, because we did name level 3. Do you want to just kind of
go on then,
explore that a little bit? It's a bit esoteric, isn't it? So it's a little bit different, but let's just maybe do that.
I'll be the all right, mate. So just come back from Hope Cove. Really nice, actually. Really nice little place down in Devon. It's it's just a tiny little bay. It's really quiet. Not a lot to do, but there's a really nice cove, and we've got these paddle boards, these blow up paddle board things, a bit like big surfboards.
I'm just noticing, I'm feeling like this, I don't know, it's just like a warmth just came over me when you started to describe Hope Cove. There was just a of warmth.
Yeah, well, it's hope.
Right.
The word hope. Yeah. Wow, it's interesting. You should notice that. Yeah, I did feel it actually. Yeah.
Where do you feel that?
I felt it in my belly, like a warm glow. I've just felt really alone recently. And just that word hope that you just noticed. Yeah. God, it's still there. Like a warm ready brick glow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And what colour would you give it if you had to look at it? What colour?
Oh, it's definitely orange. Yeah, just like the ready brick.
Yeah,
dude. Yeah.
Wow. If you could just turn the volume up on that for a moment, as in turn the temperature up on that ready brick kind of orange glow in your stomach. What do you notice?
I feel a bit emotional, actually. If I'm honest, yeah. I can feel it. It's kind of coming up into my chest now. Big sigh.
It's a big sigh as well. What do you think that wants you to know? The big sigh.
I'm just tired, mate. I'm tired. I just need a rest. Yeah, I need a rest from all this COVID-y stuff and not knowing what's happening, and this word hope just popped up.
Mm. Okay.
Mm.
So let's just call it a day there with the level 3 listening. So, did you notice the difference in that round? You probably did. Hopefully it wasn't too subtle. But it was there, right? It was more about feeling. It was more about kind of, well, just as a heads up on what I was doing, I was using my intuition. I was naming it. I was wrapping words around it. And I was going over to Jamie and saying, oh, I just noticed that I'm feeling this as a reflection on when you say this. What are you feeling? And then I was getting him to name it by giving it a structure or a metaphor or a shape. And remember, I said, what color is it? And he said, oh, it's orange, like the ready bread kind of glow. And then I asked him to turn it up so that he could experience it a little bit more. What did you get from that, Jamie? What did you feel? We weren't really coaching. We were just having a mini conversation. But
I noticed how I really wanted to go to my body. I really did feel that warm sensation in my stomach. I didn't just do that for the sake of the demo. I did feel it. And the fact that you noticed it, it felt like you pulled me in. It felt like you really pulled me in and held me you held me in the light, if you like. You shone a light on me that made me feel tender. And I was able to connect to an emotion that I hadn't spotted.
Yeah.
By inviting me to turn the volume up, it came up my chest and through my throat, and I felt a bit teary and I felt a bit emotional around that. And so that really helped me connect to the word hope and what that meant for me in context of where I am right now.
I'm hoping you as the listeners are able to detect as well that I never enforced any of that on Jamie. I was using that level 3 to kind of, it was almost like a rudder on a boat, so a sailing boat. I'm listening, I'm feeling into the wind, and I'm trusting my intuition is kind of wanting me to tweak the rudder slightly to move in a slightly different direction, more towards this thing that Jamie's talking about, or maybe just sweep away from it. And it's just keeping me on track, but I'm not attached to being right in any way. You'll probably notice I'm coming from that place of deep curiosity always, and I think that's the motivation behind all of this stuff.
Always a question, actually.
Yeah.
In these conversations, just as another tip, ask a question.
Yeah.
To the person you're talking to. And what is it about that?
Yeah.
And what if you were to turn that up a bit? Then what? It's always a what question, isn't it? Never a why. Well, you can ask why, but in coaching we say avoid why questions because that it has the person you're talking to go into their head. So it's a what. What is it about that?
And actually, that gives us a heads up on the next episode where we'll be talking about flavors and forms of questions. Powerful questions, open questions, closed questions. So that was wonderful. Thanks, Jamie. I love that conversation. Yeah. What are you taking away from it, just out of curiosity? Like, how are you checking out of today's episode?
The word hope comes back for me, actually. The word hope that people who are listening to this podcast will go out and have conversations from level 2 and level 3.
Yeah.
Because I think it's so nourishing. It's such a nice muscle to work. And if you can really dare to go to that place with your mate or relative or even kids, this is fantastic with kids, this stuff, and be with them and dare to stay and listen and stay out of level 1 and really be there to listen, especially in this time that we're in right now. Everyone needs to be listened to. So I feel hope that however many people listen to this podcast can give this a go.
Yeah.
And dare to pick up the phone or get on Zoom with your mum or your dad or your mate or your sister or your whoever and connect and listen. Yeah, that's what I'm left with.
Yeah. Yeah. As Jamie says, this stuff takes practice. So don't be sort of dismayed if it doesn't come naturally to you, because you'll have built that muscle on level 1 listening, because that's what society does in general. So keep practicing, keep practicing with a friend and just keep practicing, because it gets better and the quality of conversation is so much richer, isn't it? It's incredible. So that was how to listen well and ask powerful questions. And we want to kind of close this out by Just asking you to share this episode and share Safe Harbour as a podcast with your friends and family and those people you feel will benefit from it. We really want to get this out to you people who haven't heard it before. We want to share the word. And also please rate and review, because it goes a long way, and it just gets us out there to people who haven't necessarily heard of us before, and we want to be able to normalize this sort of work. So please do that. Rate and review on Apple Podcasts. That will go a long way for us, and we really appreciate it. Take care, everyone.